Hey guys, Marshall with Marshall Law Morphs. That's right, if you hadn't guessed it, winter has set in here in North Dakota. That's right, today, I guess I really shouldn't complain too bad here in North Dakota. Today, we were a balmy 10 degrees, so it really ain't that bad. But it does make things impossible for shipping right now. So that does kind of sadden me a little bit, but yeah, that's right, we're back again. I wanted to do a quick video. Today is the day. I've got a few things that I wanted to do. I'm taking a few of my snakes that I've had in quarantine, some of those Tinley pickups. I want to get them out of their quarantine and into the snake room here, so that's kind of exciting for me. So I just want to go through maybe a couple of my quarantine procedures and then show you how I get them here and where I'm going to have them placed at in the snake room. I myself, there's all kinds of different ideas on quarantine, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. There's some people I know that will wait for 4 shed cycles before bringing an animal out of quarantine and into their snake. For me, it's roughly a 30-day quarantine, keeping an eye on him as long as I feel comfortable with everything. Visually, the health of the animal, obviously any mites or anything like that. But with that, it's been over 30 days for the group that's in quarantine, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out, move them into the snake room. So without further ado, why don't we have a look at that? Alright guys, so here we are, we're at the quarantine rack. Real quick, I want to go over a few of the items that I have here. Separate from everything else that is in the snake room, the quarantine rack we have are of course F10 right there, water bottle from any sort of misting or anything like that. And we got a couple of different mite sprays. I have reptile spray and Jurassic mite. I actually prefer the reptile spray for the treatment of mites. They can do that quite often with these sprays, Jurassic mite. Last time I was into the pet store, they didn't have any of the reptile sprays, so that's why we got an extra bottle of Jurassic mite there. And of course their own separate hand sanitizer, and of course we've got a scale. I actually have separate scale for the quarantine rack and separate scale in the snake room. So, but getting on to the animals that will be coming out of quarantine, we have first of all this here, hiding way back in there. That is our black pastel fire lace female. She'll be coming out along with the Pastavi hypo, and he's usually way back in that hide right there. So we'll get them, and then of course we've got a Orange Dream het hypo right there. So we had feeding day yesterday, so a little bit of blood sitting there, but figured I wasn't going to clean it if I was just going to be moving them out. But so that's it. I mean, and it's pretty straightforward. I'm just going to have pretty much identical setups to what they have here in the quarantine rack. I'll be setting them up in the snake room in the same tubs of the same size and whatnot. So when we get to that in just a minute. Alright guys, so here we are. We're back at the hatchling holdback rack, and as you can see, we got 3 fresh tubs, fresh water. Everything's all set up to get everyone moved into the snake room. So with that, the first beautiful little one going into their new permanent, well, not permanent, but their new home is this girl. Again, this is the black lace, I'm sorry, the black pastel fire lace female, starting a shed cycle. So even that, not as bright as she normally is, but golly, she's still just gorgeous. So anyways, we'll get her all lined up and into the new home. So with that, I'm going to finish up with getting the rest of them in here, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got Orange Dream Boy back in there, hiding all the way at the back already. And Pistavi Hypo all ready to go. So we'll get her, or get him back in there. And Orange Dream 100% Hypo. Alright, so there we go. Just a quick little rundown of the quarantine procedures here at Marshal Law Morphs. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave me a message there in the comments section. Before I go, though, I did want to mention one thing. I had a gentleman purchase some snakes from me here earlier. I believe it was last week. Joe Rafe Snyder. I hope I'm saying your name right. Anyways, he purchased a couple snakes from me. He's a local guy, so he actually made it in here, and I gave him a little tour of the place here, and he got to go through and look at some of the snakes. He bought 2 from me and is actually looking to get a 3rd. I just wanted to say thank you because they had mentioned watching some of my videos, so I wanted to make sure that I did say thank you. It was a pleasure to have you and your family here. It was awesome. I mean, they were very respectful of everything here. You know, probably used about a gallon of hand sanitizer while they were here, which I really super appreciate. Very, very, very nice couple and very nice family to do business with, and we're looking forward to doing business with you in the future. It was a great time, and I love having people come over. Gives me a chance to spew everything that I have to say and talk about my snakes. So it was a great time. So with that, Joe, thank you very much for stopping by. With that, guys, I think we'll end the video for today. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, ding that little notification bell, and we'll see you real soon.